All right, we have Brady Allen with us today, class of 2022 quarterback, going to enroll early at Purdue. You guys, I'm sure all the listeners, all the watchers of this story, I'm sure are very familiar with Brady and follow Brady Allen's exploits. And Brady, thank you very much for joining us, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Hey, just real quick, just talk about what it meant to be able to cap your high school career with that state championship.
It's kind of undescribable to be honest. It's something that you dream of growing up. Everybody thinks about it, talks about it, and to finally pull it off to cap it off like that was a dream come true for me and this community and my teammates. So
it was a great game. I mean, what do you have? 5 touchdown passes, almost 400 yards passing too, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
At one point, I thought, man, you guys are going to get blown right off the field by these guys in the second quarter. Then you just scored something like 31 points in a row. It was a great effort. Hey, real quick, before we get off the subject of the title game, just talk about the moment where old Joe Strickland tackled you for his safety there.
Yeah, so we run the play, and next thing I know, I'm kind of running for my life. And right before he hit me in the end zone, Joe goes, "I got you." He's kind of laughing in my ear a little bit. And then, they were all celebrating, and I was like, man, he's on my tail. But no, it was funny. We responded really well to it. And it was looking back on it now, it's something that we could all sit back and laugh about.
I'm sure he's going to remind you of that a lot of times, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he already has. I think he made an Instagram post about friendly fire. So we're all good about it. It's fun and games. So
he seems like a great guy, as you obviously know. Hey Brady, just take me back to, I guess, July 15th, 2020. You were the very first commitment in this class. Why do you I guess pull the trigger so quick? What sold you on Purdue that early?
Yeah, there was a lot of things. I think, having Coach Jeff and Brian Brom there, 2 guys that played quarterback at the highest level, being able to learn from them. And I was really able to build a strong relationship with them and, trusted those guys a lot. And, just being 3.5 hours away from home. It's an easy trip from here to West Lafayette. So, it was easy for my family. And, also have a lot of friends up at Purdue that I've went to school with, people that we know, been able to create a lot of great relationships with Purdue kids that are there now, Purdue alumni. So it was huge for me, and it really felt comfortable. And obviously the great education that I can receive there too. So it felt comfortable for me, and it felt like the perfect fit.
Why come early? Just, I guess, want to get a head start on learning the offense in the spring.
Absolutely, I think that gives me time to get acclimated to everything. Get in there comfortable and not get in there and whenever in the summer and at the rush. So it just gives me time to ease into things, get ahead in classes and stuff, and obviously meet a lot more of the guys.
What do you still want to get better at?
I think everything. Athleticism, got to get stronger, faster. Obviously get more accurate, get more poised in the pocket and stuff like that. So I think it's still everything that I'm trying to improve on, and just going to take it one day at a time.
And you're going to live with Joe, correct?
Correct.
You got it all figured out. And I guess, I mean, when did you guys cultivate a relationship? Was it soon after he committed? Did you have something before he committed?
Yeah, I mean, we were able to talk a lot. We were on a lot of visits together at different places, and we're able to kind of see each other and talk a lot. Start to build a bond, and I think he was a huge piece for us in this recruiting class. Being an in-state kid, needing a D lineman, so he was a huge piece, and we knew that if we could get him, we could have a special class that would come in with him. So he was obviously a huge piece for us as a class.
Brady, are you coming in next year thinking you're going to redshirt, or are you going to try to compete for a job and play?
Obviously, you're going to come in and compete. I think the main thing for me is just come in and be a sponge. Learn from learn from those guys there. Just try to collect as much information as possible. Try to get better each and every day.
And you were committed for a long time, obviously. Did you still have a lot of schools coming after you? Did anybody try to flip you over this last year or so?
I mean, there's been some that's kind of talked to me here and there. But I feel good in my commitment, strong in my commitment, and so when time comes, I think that's where I'll end up. So,
how many games did you get to in the fall up in West Lafayette?
we were at the Oregon State game. We went to the one at Notre Dame, and then we went to the Wisconsin game. So we were up for 3. We got to see 3 of them.
Hey, do you know what you're going to study yet at Purdue?
Sales and marketing, and then I'll get my master's degree in sports management.
Okay. How about a number? Have you picked out a number yet?
Not sure. I hope 18's open. I'm not sure where I'd go if it's not. So
I'm sure I asked you this when I talked to you over the summer. Is that because of Peyton Manning?
A little bit. I always grew up watching Peyton. My brother.
That's
the
right.
main reason I asked my brother, he wore 18 in high school, so obviously had to carry that on.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I would definitely say a little bit of it's because of Peyton.
Well, great. Anything else you want to say to the Boilermaker Nation, Brady?
Not much. I'm excited to get up there. It's gonna be a blast. So
I think a lot of people are eager to have you up there and get to know you and just watch you develop, Brady. Appreciate you giving us some of your time, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.